And welcome inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Allison, Journey, Pat Garanis on hand for game number 5, I believe, here at the Summer League Grail Sports Summer Shootout. It's all Saturday, all Sunday, and we are underway. It's William Penn and MCS making the trip down again from the Philadelphia area, and we are set and ready to go. William Penn's second matchup of the afternoon, coming off a tough loss to Emotep and looking to get right back at it here.
Absolutely. They're a scrappy bunch, so expect them to once again scrap it out here against an MCS squad that is good, man. They're definitely going to give them a challenge. There's no doubt about that.
And look out for number 34. He'll be anchoring the paint. That's Prescott for MCS.
And number 3, Jaheim Bethea. He's on the team final 17U squad.
So that's going to be somebody obviously to look out for. Again, we are at the home of team final here at the Grail Sports Grail Sports Complex. It's the Grail Sports Summer Shootout. Again, all weekend long, some of the best teams around are going to get together and put it out here all in the hardwood. It's William Penn and MCS, and a nice find down low, and there he is. It's Moore, the senior, had an impressive showing against Emotep a few games ago.
Yeah, I like Moore's game a lot. Here's Bethea with the easy drive.
And he's able to lay it in with ease. I believe, again, I had a chance to see him play in the Peach Jam Fest. That ball intercepted.
May not have been available.
By Boswell. Now across court. Ball stolen away. That was...
Oh, Moore went for the kill shot.
Bethea up ahead. This is Johnson in transition. Wouldn't get it to fall. Prescott there to try to pick it up, but can't do it. And 2-2 here early as Mitchell tried to split the defenders, and now here comes MCS and an easy 2 for Johnson.
Nice lay-in right there in transition. Penn got to take care of the basketball here.
So 4-2 here early. Again, William Penn has a game under their belt already here in the Summer League Shootout. Was looking for a cutting Moore, but a little miscommunication between Moore and Fulton.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the energy level's like for the Colonials. I mean, they exerted a ton of energy in that first game.
I mean, an absurd amount of energy. Here's Bethea, spin move baseline, looking for his man Prescott in the paint. He finds him. That shot won't go. Rebound to Fulton. And again, Fulton, the big fella for William Penn, didn't play a lot of minutes in that game against Emotep, but was effective on the glass when he was out there. Valmont, step back, jump shot, just off the mark. Prescott hauls it in for MCS.
Prescott's a big boy, man. And, he still seems to be kind of coming into his body, but he's got to be around 6'9", 6'10".
He's a big fella. Yeah. Spin move, kick to the corner. It's going to lead for a 3 ball. That's short from Boswell. Now Fulton has it. Bounce pass picked away and stolen by Bethea.
Yeah, he read that. Read that one like a book.
And you see out here, trying to go through the motions, get a little loose.
Yeah, no doubt.
And why not? Has some room. That's an NBA 3, just off the mark. Rebound to Boswell, can't finish. Give him another opportunity, and he's hacked on his way up. He earns himself 2 free throws.
Good job there. Good offensive board.
Now set to check in Presley for MCS, the Math, Civics, and Sciences School. As well as number 14, CJ, looking to check in as well.
See what we can find of that MCCS. Jets.
Again, that'll send Boswell to the free throw line. He was hacked on his putback attempt. Able to knock down the free throw. 7-2 now your lead for MCS over William Penn. Here early. Again, if you're just joining us, it'll be 2 16-minute halves with stocked clock here at the Grail Sports Summer Shootout. Nick Allison, and Patrick Garanis here on hand.
15-8 last year. MCS
able to force the turnover. So again, about 3 minutes in to our 5th matchup of the Summer League Shootout Saturday. as MCS going to put their talent on full display here in their first game of the shootout. Here's a driving step and a big hop step. That time from Johnson, and a double dribble is called.
Too many steps. Oh, that's a good rip. Oh, what a block. And a foul call.
From behind.
I like that. I like
believe
the
that
effort,
was
though.
Presley.
Yeah, I like that effort.
We just checked into the ball game.
They're going to have to snag us a couple slices here.
You know, that's the tough part
Morale's
about
getting
being
low.
the broadcast team, you know.
Yeah.
Is the other parts you can eat and, you know, produce, you can eat and take stats, but you can't eat and broadcast.
Oh, there's the timeout. This could be the time, Nick, maybe now.
Oh, I'll tell you, 12-22, 6-2, and we've been here for a while, Pat. We are getting a little hungry here at the Grail Sports Summer Shootout.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, while we're here, again, you know, William Penn, the energy, the effort, I've been impressed with them so far. I've been impressed with them. MCS here, you got to slow the game down. I think, like you said, they're kind of feeling it out a little bit, and Penn kind of knows what to expect. So we'll see. We'll see as things continue and evolve here.
But I will agree with you there, Pat. We talked about this a little bit earlier in the broadcast, was in William Penn's first matchup. The energy that they were able to exude there was unmatched. They were able to make up for the lack of height against Emotep, which was a large differential in height with the team coming down from Pennsylvania. And they completely like you said in the broadcast, nullified it with the energy. How hard is it to take just a small game break and then come back out with that same energy that we saw them have 2 games ago?
It's tough. I mean, you know, but, you know, a lot of these kids nowadays are playing AAU ball. You know, that was something you were playing 3 or 4 games a day. You know what I mean? So they're used to it. 2 games won't be much. But where it'll play a factor is, I feel like, in the second half. That's when you may start to see it. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how these guys, especially because MCS is coming down here with, you know, this is their first game.
There's Kilson able to take it away from Presley on the offensive rebound. And he is not going to wait. He's going to hesitate and launch it up from the baseline. And that was a good shot that time.
You got to love it. I mean, they're a scrappy bunch, and they're firing it up. They don't care. They don't care that you may be like, oh, I don't know, that's a questionable shot. No, they're firing away with confidence. And that's a big part of the battle.
CJ got inside, and oh my goodness, Moore with the block on Prescott.
Moore, again, he's active, dude, and he is able, like, with his hands, his ability to find the ball is incredible.
Bethea tried to pick it up and go. He took some contact in the backcourt, I believe, from Kilson, who's, again, very aggressive on the defensive end. We saw that in game number 1. And he'll get called for the foul on Bethea there. 7-4, 11:33 to go in our opening half. And William Penn are seeing some of that energy back up again.
Absolutely. I love it. I mean, they're scrappy. They're a scrappy bunch. And you know what? That's how they're going to win games.
Reverse layup won't fall that time for Presley. Offensive rebound, no, to MCS. Leads to a CJ 3. Front end of the rim rolls out. And they're going to let it head out of play. And it'll stay down this end with MCS.
Yeah, again, I mean, it's another performance here from the Colonials. The effort is there. They're outworking MCS right now. We'll see if it continues.
That's a turnaround, tough jump shot that time for CJ. Couldn't get it. Now Sample able to split the defense, at least for the moment. Kick to the corner. That's going to be a 3, and it's good.
Tied up, man.
That is number 7, Wilmore, who knocks down the triple from the right corner. And we are all tied up at 7. Sample and Bethea going at it here. Bethea beats him off the dribble. Layup in the lane won't go. Prescott there for the putback. That also won't fall. And Bethea hustles down the rebound. Tried to shoot it outside to CJ, in and out of his hands, and a turnover.
2 good looks there, right? I mean, Bethea had a layup, couldn't go, and then the putback dunk was unable to be converted.
Boswell set to check back in for MCS. He's going to get Prescott, give him a breather in the middle. And here we go, 7-7. As we have a Valmont shoe change.
Oh, I love it. Mid-game shoe change.
Both Kobe's, but different Kobe's for him. Here's Fawcett on the drive off the glass and good. And we saw him. He's an energetic guy himself, was Fawcett. And he's got some good handle when the ball's in his hands. Bethea, though, on the drive. Moore got a piece of it. No foul call. And here comes William Penn the other way. Kilson has it, stumbles over his own feet, able to pick it back up, and he's reached in and fouled by Boswell.
These guys, man, Energizer bunnies.
Still, and it kind of seemed maybe for the moment in the beginning of the game it wouldn't be like the last time, but all it took them was a couple of minutes to get into the flow of the game, and here they are again.
This is going to be a fun team to watch.
Yes,
man.
it is.
It's going to be a fun team to watch when the regular season gets started.
Valmont thought about a three. He'll step underneath, take it back out. Now he's over to Kilson. Back to Fawcett, 9:47 to play, a 9-7 lead for Penn. Valmont back over to Kilson. He can hit that. The three is up, and he knocks it down. And William Penn with already off to a much better shooting start than they were in the entirety of that game earlier.
I was going to say, yeah, I mean, they struggled to shoot in that first game, and now, oh boy, that layup's up and good. You look at their ability to match. If they're making shots and playing with this energy, they're dangerous.
That one up ahead as CJ was able to take the foul and complete the bucket. So old-fashioned three-point play opportunity upcoming for MCS. As you see, sub ready to check back in is, I believe, Johnson. And the CJ free throw is good. Three-point play is completed. More subs coming in as Mitchell will check back in for the Colonials. He was where most of their offense came late in that last ball game. So again, William Penn already off to a much better offensive start than they had seen, and they're looking at a 2.12-10 lead over a very talented MCS program here early.
Yeah, and like you said, they've been able to knock down some outside shots that they were not hitting in that first game.
Good anticipation that time by Johnson. Able to poke it away on the pass. But out of bounds it goes. It'll stay down this end with William Penn.
Yeah, that's one of those things as this game goes on. I would look for see if Bethea starts to take control here. If this continues, a guy like him, I think you start to see the energy level go up.
Mitchell trying to take him one-on-one, able to draw the contact. You see the rip through on his way up. So actually they're going to get the foul will go against Griffin?
Bethea.
Oh, they did call against Bethea. I thought they said 23.
I don't know. I don't think there's a 23 on the court. So if they did say 23, they meant he said 3.
So Mitchell unable to get the first free throw to fall. We're under 9 minutes now in our opening half. Still 12-10 the way of William Penn. And Pat, they didn't lead at all that entire last game.
No, they were scratching and clawing, just trying to get back.
2 missed free throws, fighting on the same team for the rebound, but hauled in by Presley. He'll bring it up the court himself, crossover, easily gets into the paint, tried to hand it off to Boswell. Ball was tipped out of play. So another sub as number 23 now checks in. He's in the game now. I believe it's Griffin. So now it's Presley in the corner. Back up top to Boswell. He'll pump fake. Drives now, takes some contact, able to float it in off the glass and got the bucket to go. We're all tied at 12. But don't blink. Valmont wants 3. Long back into the rim. Rebound up into the hands of MCS's Boswell, and here they come the other way. Kick to the corner. That 3 is up and long. Valmont battles for the rebound. Ended up being hauled in by Moore, and he's hit the backcourt.
$12-12 here, Nick.
Yeah, about halfway through our first half. 12-12 as Fawcett will head out. In comes Sample, and in comes Fulton. The big fella as Moore will take a seat, and if you're going to bring in Fulton, the one guy you can give a break is Moore, as he's the one been battling down there on the block.
I've been impressed with Moore, dude. I said it in the first game. I'll say it here. Young man's getting it done.
Kick to the corner. Valman wants 3, again off the mark. He kind of settled in later as the game progressed in game number 1 for the Colonials. 12-12 still. Here's Bethea. Nice pass to the baseline. Finds his teammate Griffin, and he's able to go reverse layup for 2.
And a steal, Nick. And a steal.
Almost able to convert it right into points. But it should be 14-12 now. As that 3 is up, no good. Bethea gets the rebound, and he's going to automatically lead it. Up ahead to Boswell. He wants 2 more. And he actually landed awkwardly on the ankle.
Oh, boy. That he's in some pain.
And again, it looks like as if he landed awkwardly. And he is in tough shape, and you never ever want to speculate on something like that. You heard someone over
the
on
Achilles.
the other
I mean,
bench
that's what
yell
he was
Achilles.
grabbing was his Achilles.
And that's the last thing you want to hear. As we have now number 10, we'll check in. That'll be McCullough. As is that, again, you never want to see that. Boswell heading to the bench after a series of buckets for number 25 as well.
This guy, I hope he can work. He's not putting any weight on that ankle right now. You hope that he can eventually work to putting some on it.
So out of the timeout, it was a 6-0 run for MCS. They trail 12-10, and now they lead 16-12, 7:33 to go.
Strapping the shoe up a little bit tighter. Maybe he doesn't seem to be too concerned. I think he just needs to let that pain
that
wear off.
Would be good. Again, that's what you want to see. And everybody breathe a sigh of relief after that. It looks a little bit worse than it is. Hopefully, again, we know more. We'll let you know. 16-12, the way of MCS, 7:22 to go. William Penn trying to stop this 6-0 run. Tried to get it to a cutting guy. That time was Fulton. It's saved by Mitchell, then stolen right back by Bethea. He's got numbers.
Pass.
What a pass in transition, and thrown down by Griffin.
Wonderful pass by Bethea. He saw who was running with him, and he knew it. And the no-looker there was really good job in transition.
Stoppage here on the floor, 18-12, 8-0 run now for MCS with the 7-minute mark of our opening half. Again, great play that time from Bethea to find Griffin with the beautiful pass from number 3 in blue. Again, he's a member of that team final that trains here at the Grail Sports Complex, and you can too. Head on over to grailsports.com. Campbell back in, Baldo back in the hands of Valman. And an 18-12 deficit for William Penn early. Again, PA leading Delaware 3-1 in terms of victories here in PA versus Delaware teams, and that shot just in and out for Valman. And they're going to give it to MCS. Valman a little shocked. He's looking for another referee to say, hey, but it will stay with MCS. Bethea again showing off the handle, dribbles, baseline pass to Japto. Who has it tipped in the air and taken by Sample. William Penn with some numbers for at least a moment. Nice dribble handoff, and the bucket is good for number 1, Valman. Nice pass from Sample. MCS
nice
looking for the
job
charge
in transition there, right? 3-on-2, making things happen. Nice pass. Avoided the contact, avoided the charge.
Nice pass inside. Unable to finish, though, was McCullough. Rebound knocked around and out of play, and we'll head back to the Colonials.
Good defense there by Penn. Locking all windows and doors, Nick.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, it's going to be an interesting 76er season. This one lofted up. Moore goes and gets it. Thought about it, kicks out to Sample. Ball tipped out from behind. He regathers, and now it's Mitchell. He has quite the offensive arsenal. Passes down low to Moore, and he finishes.
Good work right there. Good look. Good finish around the rim by Moore. He never panics.
Now Prescott going to head to the scores table. He'll anchor the paint here in a moment. Kick out to Japto. He'll find his man. That's, number 10, McCullough down low, and he's fouled on his way up. So he's got 2 free throws on the way.
18-16. Got ourselves quite the game right here, Nick.
Yeah, any game with William Penn so far has been a battle. They're going to make you work. That's one thing you know when you take the floor against the Colonials. As McCullough's first free throw doesn't go. 1 of 2 from the line for McCullough.
Big fella's in again.
Yeah, Prescott, number 34. Back into the ball game for MCS. 19-16, 3-point lead for the team from PA. Kick to the corner, drive baseline, tried to find a man. Good defense in the middle of the paint. Prescott tipped it. Now here comes Bethea. Japto on the drive, left hand layup is good.
Nice work by the young man right there. Nice finish.
That's a 3 for Valman. He loves to fire like that sometimes. That one a little bit long.
That was NBA range too.
Yeah.
He probably could have took another step in.
Bethea showing off the handles.
Nice
Kicks
look.
To an open 3. That's up and no good for Presley.
Good box out.
Now up ahead of the pack is Sample. Going to dribble, take it, take the contact and finish. Impressive play by number 3 in red.
Sample, these guys, they do a good job of initiating the contact, right? That could have easily been a left-handed layup, but you probably get that shot blocked if you go up. But he used the rim as the protector, put his body in harm's way, got the bump, the harm, and was able to finish. It's a really nice play.
Yeah, Sample been impressive in both matchups today.
Yes, he has.
As the free throw, though, won't go, so 3-point play is not complete. Prescott gets the free throw miss. And now Bethea tries to put it on the floor and zoom past Sample, who reaches in and gets called for the foul at half court.
It's right call. A little too aggressive on the drive there.
As CJ will head back to the scores table, set to check in for MCS. Presley with the ball in his hands. Turns the corner, gets past the defender, tried to loop it into Prescott. Tripped out of bounds.
Moore, good hands there by Moore. Calls a deflection, otherwise that's an easy dunk for the big fella. They're going up top.
They wanted to. Prescott got bumped on his way up there. Still almost a finish. How about the Bethea rebound?
And they're called over the back. Wow.
Ooh.
All right, hey. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, tough call that time for MCS. As Bethea showed off the bunnies there, going up for that rebound. 21-18, one possession ball game here. 4:20 remaining in our opening half. It's William Penn and MCS on the Delaware Live Sports Network. Here bringing you all the action from the Grail Sports Summer Shootout. Sample wants 3, and he got it. He's heating up, Pat.
He is heating up. 21 all right now on that free ball, man. Penn, again, they just won't go away. They won't go away.
They play harder than a lot of teams we've seen here, but they got pushed in the back. That time might have been Sample, might have been Valman. We'll wait to hear who the foul's on.
Well, and that's the key, right? They play hard. And that's, that's something that no matter what your skill level is, you're always in control of. And I'm sure that's what William Penn's staff preaches. There's one thing you're in control of, and that's your effort, that's your energy. And they're bringing it. They've brought it every single minute they've been here.
Yeah,
aside
absolutely.
from maybe the first 2 of both games. That's been about it.
That's absolutely true. Couldn't agree more. But they able to power his way in and get 2. William Penn quickly launches a 3 down the other end. No good. Now here comes the quarterback pass from Bethea looking for Prescott in transition. Couldn't find him. 23-21, still the way of MCS. Ball, though, back to the Colonials. 3:40 to play.
A little bit behind the intended target, but that's one of those where you got to know who you're passing to, right? You got your 7-footer running down the lane. I don't know if I want that pass being completed. Now, obviously on the AAU circuit, he's throwing that pass to Jalen Duran. Jalen Duran, who's catching that thing no problem. I understand.
He is slamming that home.
Yeah.
So 3:30 to go, 23-21 lead for MCS. Here's the drive by Valman. No good, but there's more again on the offensive glass, and he's been phenomenal all afternoon for the Colonials, and he takes the foul there, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
It's Dennis Rodman, man. This guy's all over the place.
That's a good comparison, man. Actually. Pat.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, that's why I want Paul Reed to be like Dennis Rodman. You think Paul Reed, I mean, obviously more polished offensively, but if you get him in the game for the Sixers next year, he could just I expect
out the mud,
some things
baby.
out of Big B-Ball Paul next year. We'll have to wait and see.
Get out the mud.
That first free throw did not go. Second one on the way for Moore, and it's good. 23-22 in our opening half.
Pressure again coming from Penn.
Here's Johnson. He'll spin move. How about that pass from the baseline? Able to find Prescott, who took some contact from Moore. So somehow Johnson found that pass to Prescott. He gets hammered on his way up, and 2 free throws upcoming for number 34.
And that's one of those big fella there. He takes one more step while Moore's in the air. He goes up and he jams that. But he kind of went up at the same time and ended up, getting swatted across. Big fella's got some room for development here. I mean, you can see the base there. He's got pretty good shooting for him. He's obviously got the good size. It's just a matter of putting it all together.
Exactly right, and that's the goal. That's what you're out here trying to work on in the Summer League. No place to do it. No better place to do it than the Grail Sports Complex, as that
right.
Bauman shot top of the key won't go. Another second chance opportunity for William Penn. There's Sample, and he's fouled on his floater attempt in the paint. So
right
2
ball.
more coming for him, and he's again looks good here early, and William Penn trailing by just 2, a chance to tie the game here.
Yeah, good job once again. This young man, he's picked it up here in this game, making things happen.
First free throw for Sample is up and good. 1-point game now with 2:49 remaining in our opening half. And again, it's the Grail Sports Summer Shootout today and tomorrow. You can catch all the action right here on Delaware Live Sports. Again, one of the finest training facilities in the area, if not the best, here at the Grail Sports Complex. There's something for everyone, all levels, all ages. Find out more at grailsports.com. And then an offensive foul called here on Presley.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one because it almost looked like he was trying to get his arm out of the way of the defender as opposed to, pushing a guy off. I mean, that's...
Hey, now we've seen it go both ways here today, and that's just the case always. Again, respect the legacy, invent the future here at the Grail Sports Complex. Up your game. Again, the home facility of the team final, and so Bethea has some familiarity playing here, I'm sure. He's wearing the Lakers sweat shorts today.
I saw that, yeah.
And there's the foul that time on the drive. Yeah, you see, I think he might have been pantsing. He cut him. I think he cut him.
The sweat shorts have made a comeback here the last couple of years.
I was going to wear mine today. I'll wear mine tomorrow.
I know, man. I like your outfit, dude. The
Sixers today.
Yeah, brother.
Sixers action. Summer League, I said, keep it casual in the Summer League.
Summer League casual.
Eric Emanuel, Sixers shorts, and Moore continues his impressive outing. Another free throw is up and good for number 6. Moore's second free throw is up and good.
There you go, the defense again, right on there.
Johnson kicks back up top. That's going to be an open 3 for Sajay. No good. Prescott there for the offensive rebound, but he's stripped from behind, but will stay down here.
Up. Yeah, we saw William Penn. They are all over these big fellas when they get offensive rebounds. He's got to keep that up in order to prevent that, and this is a good sign right here.
Absolutely. Boswell, thank goodness, able to, again, everybody happy to see that. He's able to get back out on the floor, and obviously that means not a big injury, which is something you always root for. So happy to see Boswell head back out there, and definitely going to help out this MCS team. 26-24 lead for William Penn. Under 2 minutes to go in our opening half. Here's Bethea. Spin moves outside. Ball tipped by Moore.
How about this?
Sample crosses over, has some room to get to the paint,
Blocked.
but a great closeout.
Job.
You said it, not sure who it was.
0.
And what a play by Johnson, who's able to close in and deflect that shot or contest it.
That was awesome. Flew straight across there on a block. Oh,
nice
wow.
spin move by Johnson, and they're going to wave it off and call him for the travel.
Oof. Technical
and
foul.
a technical in the summer
There's
league.
The first one. There's the
first one. And
first one of the day with the tee. That spin move, that's been a highly debated thing, I feel like, for decades now. It's commonly called for a walk, especially in Delaware. And I think the controversy is if there's a dribble, that first step of the three that the official is counting, is that supposed to be the gather step. So you're not supposed to, like, it's off the dribble, then the step happens, but the ball is not back in the hand type. Like, there's breakdowns on YouTube of this. And then they're saying, like, the people who are pro that move are saying that first step that you're planning on shouldn't count. It's the second step, and then the spin. Third step should be number 2.
I'm a spin guy myself, Pat. It's one of my go-tos.
It looks pretty.
It looks pretty, but you're right. It depends on who's refereeing the game, and each spin move is different. But again, you're right. That's a tough call either way. We've seen it been called both ways in some of these games. 28-24, 4-point lead and largest of the afternoon for William Penn in either ball game. Here's Sample, smooth move around the back, tries to kick to the corner, but active hands from Johnson takes it away. Numbers for MCS, Johnson going to lay it in easy off the glass, thought about throwing it down, and decided to settle for 2. An easier 2. Sample has space, he's going to launch another 3, that one way off the mark, offensive rebound to Fawcett, who hustles it down.
Out hustling, man. I mean, the Colonials are just all over the place.
A 4-point lead, 30-26. Here's Johnson bringing it up for MCS. And some contact from Fawcett. They're going to get him on the reach.
It's the arm. He sticks that arm out there. If they drive into that arm, he's now holding the offensive player back from moving forward. That is creating a disadvantage. That is a foul. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but
now we have a stoppage on the floor.
I used to do it all the time and hope to get away with it. Because everyone always had a quicker first step, so I would try to hide my hand on the inside hip to keep the person, like, to be able to, hey, body, keep up with this, like, to give me a little bit extra giddy up. These officials are trained to see that, though.
Did you get away with it most of the time, or what?
Yeah, I did. I did.
And here's Johnson on the free throw, short. Bethea tried to get the rebound, able to tip it out of bounds, though, so William Penn will hold it here.
You got to hide it. You see, that's the key. Like, you can't stick your arm out there the whole time because now the officials see it. It's got to be really slight. You got to get your body close to them.
Yes. So, 40 seconds, 4-point lead for William Penn. We'll see what they decide to do with it.
Valmont's pulling up. Nope.
Hand off to Sample. Shows off the moves, gets by Bethea. What a drive to the lane and finish and count it. I'll tell you what, Sample's putting on a show here offensively for William Penn in matchup number 2.
Quickness, man. I mean, again, he beat Bethea smooth off the ball there. And, we're able to get into the lane with ease.
3-point play is good. 33-26 the way of William Penn, 20 seconds to go. Bethea, step back 3, won't go. Prescott battling for the rebound underneath. He gets it, won't go. Boswell's shot won't go. 4th time's a charm, and they get to cash in there.
Moore down there working hard, man. He was working hard, made that difficult.
33-28. Fawcett, though, is right down the other end with the floater.
The giant killer.
At the buzzer, don't blink. And William Penn looking at a 7-point lead, 35-28. As we head to half number 2, William Penn over MCS.
A giant killer on that floater, Nick. You got to love to see it.
We're going to take a break. We come back. Second half action live from the Grail Sports Complex. It's 35-28. William Penn over MCS. Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience.
Adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
And welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Allison, Pat Garianis on hand here for our fifth matchup of the day between MCS and William Penn, 38-30, as William Penn just opens the half with a 3 there.
like that idea.
And Pat,
Moore, my boy Moore just hit a 3, man.
He's been on fire.
Unbelievable. All tournament team.
That'd be interesting to see. They do an all tournament team. That'd be cool.
This is an all tournament effort.
Do we get to vote for the all tournament team? So again, second half action here. 16-minute half between MCS and William Penn.
Ooh.
Hung up in the air that time, and then took a hard fall as Presley.
Yeah, that was dangerous. He's in some pain. Dislocated a finger, I think.
And we're going to take a short break here audio-wise, and we'll be right back.
I like the split too.
And we're back here. Delaware Live Sports.
They don't like it. Now they got to play.
Summer shootout here at the Grail complex. It looks like all is okay. Is at the line, shooting the free throws.
McCullough.
Is McCullough.
Sorry, Pat, take a quick breather.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's a long, hot day right here.
It is, I'll tell you. It's the temperature's picking up in here.
Game 5.
Game 5, temperature's picked up. So again, MCS and William Penn. How about that second chance opportunity? I believe that's Japto, who
Yes,
hung
great
up in
job.
the air.
6-point game. They need stops. Valmont.
He's been good today, Pat, around the back. That shot wouldn't fall, stolen away by Johnson. He's going to loft it up ahead. He's got some guys down there, but they able to field it, take some contact. The shot just won't go. Hung on the rim and falls out, but 2 free throws upcoming for Bethea, the member of the 17U team final.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, that pass was a little dangerous one, but it got through.
And the free throw goes. Johnson able to have it, second chance opportunity. Long rebound, though, into the hands of McCullough again, and still can't finish, but Bethea skies for the third chance opportunity.
The
timeout MCS here.
The energy level from MCS is picking up. They're starting to, they kind of got reamed out there at halftime. I don't know if obviously the folks at home didn't hear that, but the coaching staff challenged these boys. They challenged them. That they were getting outworked by William Penn, and they were in the first half. And it looks like the energy level, they've kind of responded a little bit.
35-38. 5-0 run from MCS after William Penn went up 38-30 at the beginning of this second half. So 5-0 run for MCS, and now they're looking at just a one-possession, 3-point deficit. Still a lot of ball to play here. 14:22 remaining. It's the Grail Sports Summer Shootout. Back-to-back days of fantastic basketball action, all for you here on the Delaware Live Sports. And again, camps, clinics, leagues for youth, high school, all levels here at the complex. You can watch it or be a part of it. Check out grailsports.com to find out more. There's literally always something going on here at the Grail Sports Complex.
Out of the timeout, a little pressure coming from MCS. Penn handles it really well.
There's Kilson, but what a rejection. I believe that was Johnson and Bethea able to throw it off the knee of Kilson.
Yep.
Heads up play there.
I called for it, and I think it could be happening here. I think, I said Bethea, he's going to start getting busy here soon as this game gets a little bit later. And if it's still close, look out. We're starting to get there.
McCullough puts it on the floor. Took some contact, I believe, from Mitchell at foul line. So foul's called.
It's good. I mean, it's a good call. Again, you create a disadvantage. Cutting a guy off like that, physically.
(38-35). That's a deep three ball for Johnson. Won't go, and then a foul on the floor, yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how many fouls he has. 4. That's 4 on Bethea.
Ouch.
So with 13:55, he's going to have to be careful here.
Yeah, if you're yeah, not what you want to hear. If you're an MCS fan, now it's going to be Sample. He's been hot. That three, though, off the rim, and now Bethea going to scoop it up on the run. Has numbers. Bethea just going to take it himself and lay it in with the left hand.
I thought the alley-oop was coming, but
I did for a second.
Lefty layup.
Cross court to Sample. Again, a 38-37 one-point ball game here in the Grail Sports Summer Shootout. It's William Penn and MCS. Valman has yet to hit a three. That one a little bit long, and again, you expect one to fall for him shortly, but has yet to go. Bethea showing off the handles, gets past the defender. Again, left hand off the glass. Doesn't get much prettier than that from number 3 in blue.
Yeah, I mean, you see the talent there. And now, all of a sudden, again, MCS has picked up the level here, and they've taken the lead back away from Penn. And it's been Mr. Peach Jam right here.
Yes, it has. 39-38. Bethea taking it into his own hands here as of late. Gives MCS the lead back there. We're trailing 38-30. A 9-0 run here to open up the second half for MCS. As, again, William Penn knocked down a three to get into that 8-point lead. And then right as soon as that happened, MCS turned it on. You talked about the halftime speech from Coach with the group, and they have picked it up here, it seems, in the half.
Absolutely. I mean, they are a very talented bunch, and they were getting outworked. And you give William Penn credit; they've outworked both teams now that they've played.
That's true.
And we'll see. I mean, like I said, the last 2 or 3 minutes or so, MCS has picked it up. So they might be matching the energy and effort coming from Penn. But the old adage that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yeah. It's a Tim Tebow quote if I've ever heard
It's
one.
a Tim Tebow quote, but you know what? It's
but I mean,
kind of
everybody
manifested itself.
I mean, you talked about it. William Penn, maybe not the most skillful offensive team we've seen here at the Grail Summer Sports Shootout, but in terms of energy and activeness on the defensive end and just hustle plays in general, they're at the top of the list.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of just compared to the competition they're playing against. They are
that's
skilled.
exactly right.
You know what I mean?
It's just that you're right. That's a good point.
They play 2 really good schools out of
really
Philly.
Good schools.
Yeah.
Sample has room. He's going to let that one
Nice
fly,
triple,
and that's
man.
nothing but net.
Yeah, they dared him to shoot it, and you know what? Knock it down, man.
Lead back to William Penn.
Force them to respect you.
Gives him a 2-point lead. Patcher will hand off now to Japito, looking back for Johnson. He's trapped here. Bethea was cutting, picked away, and stolen. And then stolen right back. 3-on-1 numbers for MCS. Under the pass to Bethea. One more to Prescott, and he throws it down with 2 hands.
There it is. He got his dunk. He got his dunk, man.
And Bethea set him up perfectly for that one. 41-41. Barely got off the ground. Didn't have to. Valman back to Sample. Gets away with a travel.
Yes, he did.
Around the back. Trying to go somewhere to find it. Now it's Valman. He's good to launch from here. We've seen that throughout.
Yeah, but you would almost welcome that if you're MCS. He hasn't knocked one down yet. 3-2 zone. So a little bit of switch up. We've been seeing man-to-man all day here. This is the first time we've seen a zone.
Absolutely
Broke
right.
down. They broke it down. They missed their rotation.
Here's Sample. Takes some contact.
Made up for it.
And he gets called for the walk that time. Didn't miss it. As the turnover gives the ball back to MCS. 41-41. 11:49 to go here in our matchup number 5 of the Grail Sports Summer Shootout here at the Grail Sports Complex. The only place to up your game. Now Johnson looking for Bethea. Now just going to have to take it himself as you saw Coach wave him off. And how about that slam after the whistle? He was looking for Bethea.
That was the coach over here saying about intentional foul. It was close. He did not really make a move on the ball. It was almost clear path NBA, like, I'm just going to wrap you up because I want to give a breakaway up.
11:35, 41 all, inbound for MCS. And it's been their man Bethea here in the second half. Little hesitation, gets in the paint, up and in off the glass, and he makes it look so easy.
Grown man move right there.
But don't blink. Here comes Kilson the other way, and he gets a hand from Prescott, so that'll send him to the free throw line for 2 free throws. And it seems like every time they give up a bucket, if the momentum even shifts a little bit, they are inbounding and they are going coast to coast in the blink of an eye, and they're always able to make something happen.
They're playing their style of ball, man. This is their game. Get out, run, get open shots, knock them down, be scrappy on defense.
First free throw, no good. Still now a 43-41 lead after the Bethea bucket for MCS. They were down 38-30, a 13-3 run for MCS as that comes down a little bit after the free throw from Kilson. And we have our ball tipped away from the drive on Johnson. I believe it went out of bounds, waiting to see the call here. And now checking in will be number 35, Pajuste. And forgive me if we pronounced that wrong. We're dealing with some tough penmanship here on the rosters. Again, these were all handwritten just before the game for us. It was rushed. So after the whistle, ball back to William Penn, 43-42. Last couple minutes have taken a while here in this ball game. What a block by Prescott. Didn't even have to jump as Kilson wanted 3, and he just swatted it anyway.
That length, you don't realize how long that length is until you try that right. You're like, that guy's 10 feet away from me. I'm pulling up. Nope.
Different ball game. You're not going to
7-footer around
you're not going to see that guy in Delaware.
Oh, wow.
Bethea in. Finger roll just misses. There's Prescott for the opportunity on the rebound. No good, and then hauled in by Campbell. So he's fouled.
That finger roll just missed it, man. Just missed it.
So now another sub here for MCS. It'll be McCullough in the ball game now.
Oh, wow.
And how about Valman?
Yep. We just talked about how the man hasn't hit an outside shot yet. Boom.
It was coming. It was eventually coming, and there it is. 45-43, 2-point lead back to William Penn. Johnson tries to answer. His shot is short, out of bounds. Off the rim, ball back to the Colonials, who now have a 2-point lead. 10.5 minutes to play here. Mitchell, he was the scorer in the second half last ball game, threads it down low to Moore, and that's going to be a tie-up underneath. And I believe that will send the ball to MCS.
Yes, it will. And there's some pressure coming here from Penn.
Ball back in the hands of Bethea. He'll walk it up with MCS trailing by 2. Showing off the handles.
Nice
pulled up.
hands.
A good defense by Valman to strip it away. One more to Mitchell. He's going to drive, kick it to the outside. That's going to be a Campbell 3, and he knocks it down, his first of the afternoon. And a 48-43 lead for William Penn, under 10 minutes to go.
That's the right play, and there's a carry.
And they're going to call Bethea for the carry.
Telling you, we're getting closer and closer to Bethea being like, okay, I think it may be time to turn up.
Still a lot of time left in this one, 9:40. 5 minutes to go, and the only thing that would halt that, Pat, is those 4 fouls.
Yeah.
And you only get 5. It's going to be interesting, and then William Penn continues to put on the pressure offensively. This is an offensive display we did not see in their opening matchup.
They're executing against the man-to-man really, really well. Really well.
Yeah, we thought MCS would switch to his own for at least a split second. Then it looks like they switched back. Here's the drive, hanging in the air. Shot won't go for Presley. Now Bethea, offensive rebound, jump shot in the paint goes. Lead back to 5.
Second chance points. Valmont
tries to find his man, and that's picked and stolen away by Johnson. And here he goes, off to the races. Beats his defender, floats up in the paint, too strong, rebound to Moore. And he just lost it, and again, travel. It looks like maybe he's dealing with some pain or something
There's something
there.
happening there. He was hurting.
They get it in. McCullough wants two. Too strong. Saved by Fawcett, and here come the Colonials again the other way. Fawcett's got speed. We've seen that. Kicks to the corner. That's going to be an open three, and he buries it. I don't know.
Corner 3 specialist.
Wilmore. He's got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Wilmore went scoreless in game 1. He's got 6 here in game number 2 for the Colonials. 53-45. Bethea, fadeaway jumper from the corner, no good. Rebound to Mitchell. Stolen right back away by MCS and going to be almost laid in by Bethea. Can't get it to go.
Ooh, it's getting slappy.
It is. Moore tried to quarterback throw it deep. It was stolen from behind, and then a whistle in the backcourt. You said a little slop here in the last minute or so. This break in the action should slow it down.
I'll tell you what, William Penn has frustrated both of their opponents that they played today. Left them like shaking their heads, frustrated.
Interesting to see how this William Penn Colonial team is going to do this winter.
Well, because the game changes come
It
regular
does.
season time. Like I said, teams get to practice. They start running game plans. They start running half-court offenses.
Absolutely
And,
right.
like I said, defensive game plans. And we're going to have to, put together an identity in a half-court.
And a foul here
in
on
order
the
to
floor.
be a threat. I mean, they'll win games just out of principle, but you want to be a 13-7, 14-6 type team. You got to be able to do both.
Here's Fawcett. Here's that jump stop that we saw a bunch in
Charge.
the first
call.
game, but yeah, out of control that time, so they'll get him for the charge. .53-45, still the score, 7.5 to go. Chapino wants to launch a deep 2, in and out, rebound to Wilmore. And Mitchell gonna loft it deep, has more, one-on-one with Japto. Gets in the paint, throws it up, can't get it to go, but he does earn himself 2 free throws. And Moore continuing to be aggressive, and he's been a special guy for this Colonial team today.
Dude, I love it. He's taken home the ranks of my favorite player of the weekend so far. He just, just doing the little things.
I'll tell you. As the free throw
He's the
won't
type
go.
of player that'll frustrate you because,
yeah.
Some of these guys that are playing against them, they're like, I'm bigger than you. I'm heavier than you. I should be able to dominate you. Then there's people that are like, I'm taller than you. I should be able to shoot over top of you. And it doesn't matter here. I mean, he is competing with whoever he's put up against. And he, as well as his teammates, are just nonstop energy.
Both free throws missed for him, however. Now here comes MCS the other way, 3-on-3. And a hit there is, I believe it was Sajay. Took some contact at the foul line in transition, so ball underneath. Again, 2 more matchups on hand after this one finishes up. And we've got some good ones. Make sure you stay with us throughout today and tomorrow. We've got Caravel and Archbishop Wood and Howard and Newman Goretti. And if you haven't seen that Howard team play, you're going to want to check them out as well.
Absolutely.
They've got some talent.
Here's a 1-on-1 opportunity. Yeah, no, Nick, you're right. I mean, these last 2 games that we're going to see are going to be, great ones.
So 53-45, again, 7:15. This second half is a slow one. A lot of whistles here.
Yes.
Our first couple were really moving here in the summer league, and this one also been probably one of the more competitive ones maybe we've seen. But overall, 3 out of the 4 have been very competitive here today at the Grail Sports Summer Shootout at the Grail Sports Complex here in Wilmington, Delaware. As the shot is up and good, 53-47, 46. So 53-46, awaiting the second free throw. No good. Moore with another board. Is that free throw no good for Sajay? 7-point ball game in favor of the Colonials. Here's Campbell on the drive. Tough shot, won't go. Now it's Wilmore.
I'll tell you what, they seem to be getting every 50-50 ball. That ball, they're creating deflections and getting to almost every single one of them, it feels like, William Penn.
And again, Bethea been their go-to guy, but he's got 4 fouls. Something to watch out for here in the final 7 minutes with them trailing by 7. And I believe they're going to call an offensive foul there.
Not sure. I didn't see it.
Oh, on 14. I thought they called it against Bethea at first. That would have been his 5th foul. But they called it on Sajay, maybe on an illegals moving screen as he was going through the offense. Not necessarily sure.
Yeah.
53-46, under 7 minutes to go. Wilmore to Fawcett now in the corner. It's Valman, Moore, Fawcett, Campbell, and Wilmore on the floor. That Valman 3 won't go, and it's Sajay, Prescott, Bethea, McCullough, and Japito for MCS. Bethea around the Sajay screen. Finds a cutting Japito, who dribbles to the free throw line. Again, trying to find an opening here. McCullough going to drive, put it on the floor. His layup is short.
Got to finish with the left hand there. He finishes with the left hand off the glass. It's good. He tried to go with the right hand and just didn't have the angle.
Moore wants 3. Would have been a big one. Fawcett there for the rebound, and he's fouled going up.
That's on Bethea.
And I believe they called it against Japito. We'll wait and see because that's a big call. Oh,
Yeah.
They did not. It will go against Bethea. That's his 5th.
Or is it his 4th? I think it's his 4th.
I hope it's his 4th.
I think they gave one of the other fouls.
Good, that's good.
Yeah.
So that'll be his 4th foul.
That's good. You want to see.
Yeah, you don't want to
guys.
see him exit the game.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely not.
You want to see these guys playing.
6 minutes to go, exactly 53-46. We've been stuck at this score for a little while now. Johnson set to get back in the ball game for MCS. And the second Fawcett free throw is good. 54-46, 8-point game now with 6 minutes remaining.
All right. Let's see, can Penn hold on to this one? Nick, it's winning time, under 6 minutes.
It is, 8-point lead. Bethea showing off the handle here, looking for somewhere to go with it. Has Japito's going to drive baseline. He's got a clear path, and he just overshot it.
Yep. Got to make those.
And he says, lets him know, he said, my bad, they'll now inbound will actually be William Penn ball.
Yep.
So still a lot of time left in this one, just under 5:40. And an 8-point ball game in favor of William Penn. Fawcett, kick out. Campbell's hit a couple from there. Another one, and it goes. Or excuse me, that might have been Wilmore again. No, that was Campbell.
13,
okay, good,
yeah.
so I was right. But him and Wilmore have been on fire from that left wing spot over there. And that's another 3, and this lead's now extended to 11. Double digits and largest lead of the afternoon for William Penn. Cross court to Johnson. Gets in the floor, gets in the lane, and floats it in off the glass. Good move there by number 0.
Was a good drive, and that's one of the first ones we've seen recently where a Matt Civics player went to the rim in control and not just throwing the ball up there looking for a foul.
9-point game under 5 minutes. Here's Valman and Bethea. Good matchup here on the outside to Moore. Give and go. Valman wants it back. He gets it back, and then a tie-up. We'll keep it down this end with the Colonials. Valman to inbound. Going to launch it up top to Campbell. And that's where they'll begin the possession. He puts it on the floor, beats his defender, gets him, but blocked by Prescott in the paint. Now up ahead, leaking is McCullough, and he's going to throw it down.
That was quick, man. Science has got out very quickly on that
Excuse me,
break.
that was Griffin, not McCullough, on the jam. Excuse me on that one. Correction is number 23. Griffin able to slam it home in transition. Good pass and a good finish there.
That was. You know, and that was one of those, too. You're going into the shot blocker. That's a tough one, man. You either got to pull up sooner or continue to drive and dish. He did have Moore on the opposite block in what's the dunker spot. I know Moore's not dunking it, but, you know, that could have been a little 2-on-1, and they missed that opportunity, and Math Civic Service took advantage of it. William Penn, Nick. William Penn, they're the darling of this day so far for me.
Yes, they've been electric. Just in terms of effort, you can't. I mean, the effort that they're bringing to the table today has gone unmatched, that's for sure.
Love it.
You see West Catholic getting back out there in the screen behind the hoop, getting their warm-ups in as, again, they're set to get back out on the court next. I believe they're playing Caravel.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Nick. It's in a book. They're reading Rainbow. Caravel West Catholic to close it out. Caravel West Catholic to close it out today, my friend. What a journey it's been. You know, what a journey it's been. What a fun day this has been. See, final 4:26. This game can go either way, especially with the way that Penn plays. I don't see them withholding a lead here. I see them continuing to keep their foot on the gas pedal, which means MCS has opportunities to get back in this one. It's going to come down to execution, my friend.
Fawcett will walk it up now for William Penn, 57-50. And a 7-point lead. Ball almost taken backcourt. Valman now going to step into an NBA three, way off the mark, but the long rebound goes to Fawcett. Now he's going to fire it back up there, no good.
Yeah, Valman just hasn't been able to find the range today.
Spin move inside, and I think they are going to Again, you have to know the referees you're playing with, and again, the spin move not flying here in this matchup.
Well, and it's tough, dude. As a player, I'm sure on the AAU circuit, that's not getting called. And, I mean, technically, I get it. Yeah, there's 3 steps being taken. That one was a little bit more questionable than maybe the one at the beginning. Nonetheless, turnover, see if Penn can take advantage of it.
Moore, baseline jumper is good. That's a big one.
My guy, man.
59-50, 9-point lead, and now MCS has just 3 minutes here to try to put something together. Johnson in the paint, nice move as he spins and lays it in.
See, William Penn defensively has to not pick up fouls. They got to play defense without fouling. Don't give MCS the opportunity to score with the clock stopped.
Has a cutting player, and Moore, again, good passing by the Colonials. Set up Moore for a shot, but he was fouled.
Let's see. Moore has a chance to push the lead back out. Keep an arm's distance away. Oh,
That
offensive.
free throw,
oh,
no
wow.
good, but how about the
Offensive
rebound? Almost stolen away. Do they call a jump ball or a foul?
Looks like they called it. I think they called the timeout. I think they gave Penn the timeout there.
So good timeout by the Colonials. Clock stopped at 2:41, 59-52. Again, still 3 minutes to play near, so a lot of time left, but a big lead that William Penn has built up here at 7 points. And William Penn looking a lot better offensively than they did in the earlier matchup, but the intensity remains the same.
Absolutely. You know, and they looked better in this second game. I mean, the first game was kind of helter-skelter. They weren't hitting a ton of outside shots. This game they shot better. And, you know, because of that, they got a lead instead of trying to play catch-up the whole time. But, no, I mean, it's been impressive to watch, Nick. It's been impressive to watch. I like what they're doing.
Again, a 30-second timeout from William Penn. They've got one full left in this one. And, again, 2 matchups coming up after. We're, again, running a little bit behind as the final game was set to tip off at 6. That's not going to be the case.
Yeah, a little delays, a couple delays here.
4:50 was the scheduled tip-off time for Caravel and Archbishop Wood.
Caravel, we see them under the rim over here to the left, ready to take the court.
So William Penn will inbound. They've got it with 2:36 and a 7-point lead. Mitchell able to beat the defender now. Some room to work with in front of him. Hangs in the air. Layup won't go. Rebound up for grabs. Tipped away by Moore. So it'll go to MCS.
That's a good job, though. I mean, they got a layup. They just didn't hit it. But you can't ask for a better look than that.
So it's Bethea with 2 minutes to go, trailing by 7. It's time for him to take over maybe. We'll just have to wait and see. Spin move inside that time. I believe it was Presley.
And he got fouled, which is, you know, smart. Trying to score here without time coming off the clock. That's the best way to get back into the game.
And that free throw won't go for Sajay.
Ooh,
0 for 2 for Sajay at the free throw line. Kilson has it, tries to split the defense, gets in, hangs in the air, and they're going to call him for a charge. A little out of control on the drive.
Great job stepping in by the defender, sacrificing a body. That's a winning play. It's a winning play.
Bethea now tries to go baseline. Here comes the help defense. Kicks up top. Johnson, that's an NBA 3, and he knocks it down. Big shot for MCS. And that cuts the lead to 4 with 1:40 to play.
Big time knockdown right there. The defense is trying to stop Bethea, right? They know what that young man is. And that's going to create other opportunities for teammates to knock down shots. He found the open guy, and they knocked it down.
And again, thanks for joining us on Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini and Pat Garanis on hand here for the Grail Sports Complex for the summer shootout here in Wilmington, Delaware. Again, everything going on here at the Grail Sports Complex. Make sure you stop by. It's $5 admission. You can catch games all day for that price. Or if you can't make it, stay right here on Delaware Live Sports. And again, Team Final comes to train here, and you can too. Camps, clinics, and leagues for all levels and all ages here at the Grail Sports Complex. Everyone can watch or be a part of it. Visit grailsports.com for more information. Both teams coming back out of the timeout, 1:40 to go, 59-55, 4-point lead for William Penn. They've led throughout the second half.
Yeah, it's been impressive, man. They've been able to keep MCS at bay. But now it's the most important time of the game. It's going to get crazy.
Pressure able to be beaten by Kilson, but he's wrapped up at half court from behind. So 2 big free throws upcoming for Kilson here. It's a 4-point lead as it stands, 1:30 to go, and here's the first free throw in and out.
Oh, that one hurts. The in and out, that looked good, man.
So 1 more on the way for Kilson. So 1 of 2 from the line for number 2. The 1:30 clock is running. 60-55, 5-point lead for William Penn. Bethea dribbles it off his toe, but right back into his teammate's hands, and this might turn into a basket as Sajay was fouled on his way up. So 2 free throws coming, and now some subs for MCS. As Sajay will head to the free throw line, and the first one is good. Big free throw there.
Coming
60-56.
Hold on, Nick.
They missed it. Rebound to Bethea.
It's a big board.
Going to take it baseline. Going to take it himself and get it to go off the glass. Made some contact after with Mitchell. But everybody seems to be okay after that. Timeout on the floor, 60-58, 1:13, and just a 2-point game, Pat. Here we go.
Okay. This is what we expected, right? We didn't think MCS was just going to lay down and let this one go away. And Penn, right now, they know one speed. That's go, 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 go. Sometimes you need to take a step back. You need to play smart, let them foul you, get yourself to the line. Now, they've missed a couple of free throws, and that doesn't help. But right here, it's about execution. Get the ball across half court, and you got 1:13. They're going to try and trap you. They're going to try and steal the ball, but they can't do that for too long. Eventually, they're going to foul you. So you just got to be smart with the basketball. Don't put yourself into a compromising position.
Teams taking the floor again here out of the timeout. 1:13 remaining. William Penn 60, MCS 58. And what has been a very competitive ball game all throughout. As William Penn has been leading throughout the second half after not leading once in the earlier ball game against Emotep, which a game they lost 62-60, a very close one. And now another close one for William Penn here against MCS in their opening matchup of the Summer League Shootout. So William Penn has it here, Pat, 1:13, up by 2, and here's the pressure from MCS. Mitchell lofts up ahead to Moore. He's got some space, and he got it to go. What a finish.
I don't know. I wouldn't count it as a dunk, but hey, it was 2 points. He rose up. He really rose up.
Couldn't defend it on the other end. Johnson with another fantastic take.
And
now it's stolen.
And stolen back.
Up ahead to Moore.
2-on-1.
Floater won't go. Rebound up for grabs, taken by the Colonials.
Plenty of time here.
And a foul there by number 35 for MCS. Again, you heard the don't foul.
Because there's a lot of time.
But he couldn't help it that time. Dove looking for the ball, ends up with contact, and now So Jay will come back in the ball game. A 2-point lead for William Penn, and now this is where the Colonials have kind of struggled, and that's been from the free throw line, maybe both teams actually for that matter. But some big free throws upcoming here for William Penn.
Got to knock these down, man. Got to knock them down.
It's Kilson at the free throw line. First one is good, and that's a big one.
That is.
63-60 the way of William Penn. Two for two, and two big free throws from Kilson for the Colonials. 64-60, 40 seconds to go.
And one. Mr. Peach Jam himself.
Bethea with a big play. What a basket from Bethea there. As you said it was going to be Bethea time here late in the ball game. It's starting to look that way. He takes it and the foul. 33 seconds remaining, 64-62. And a chance to cut that to one here. Free throw is good. Bethea on money here. And it's 64-63, 30 seconds. They get it to Mitchell. Here comes the press, and then a foul here near the MCS bench.
Quick whistle. MCS thought they had themselves quite the trap right there. Still, I mean, even if he hits these two, they got a chance to come down and tie this game up.
(64-63). Free throw for Mitchell is good. And William Penn, when they needed to, have knocked down these free throws as of late. And again, this one would extend it to three. Either way, it's a one-possession ball game for MCS, and that's a miss. Rebound into the hands of Bethea, who's fouled from behind. And they're going to call it on Wilmore, so they do get one there. And that, I believe, should send Bethea to the free throw line.
They better check down there for a wet spot, man. I think he lost his footing on the floor there. So how about this? Chance to tie the game up. What are overtime rules?
Is there overtime?
Right. May not welcome overtime.
Yeah, with the way that these games have been running a little late today, we'll see. But two free throws on the way for Bethea, 65-63 with 28 seconds remaining in the ball game. First free throw is up and good, and again, no pressure for Bethea here. At least not to him.
Yeah, no, he
was playing on ESPN a few weeks ago.
Built for this.
I think he's got his Peach Jam Fest long sleeve shirt underneath. And the second free throw is long. Rebound to the hands of Fulton, the big fella, but he's got it hung down low. And now a jump ball.
Stays here.
So how about that?
Yeah, chance for the lead here for MCS. Timeout, they're going to draw something up. Colonials right here in trouble.
65-64, 24 seconds to go. After the missed free throw, Fulton had the rebound, but the tie-up underneath gives the jump ball arrow to MCS, so they've got the ball down by one, 24 seconds to go. Pat, what are you drawing up here if you're on the MCS bench?
I'm either drawing something up for one of the big fellas crash in the lane, or I'm getting the ball into the number 3's hands and letting him go to work and create something, because he's going to make the right decision. He's either going to make the shot, get fouled, or he's going to find the open man. But I'm looking for a quick hitter on a rim run for a big fella, and then if not, get the ball in Bethea's hands, let him create.
Little Uzi here in the background as we are preparing.
Tell you what, man, the speaker system in here is, I appreciate it. Little boom boom. Little Uzi Vert, man.
And here we go. Team set to take
Big
the floor.
Philly guy, little Uzi Vert.
Yes.
I always, he's always Sixers games and stuff.
Gotta love it. Him and Meek.
Yeah.
And, of course, M. Night Shyamalan, who I love to see.
love M. Night,
Love
man.
M. Night. He got the passion. He's always there.
I got to check out the new movie, Old.
Yes, that's true. I heard good things about that.
Yeah.
Interesting concept. Here we go. 24 seconds. 65-64. Bethea will inbound. We'll see if he gets it back here. Down by 1 is MCS to William Penn, and they got 20 seconds to work with. Bethea talking to a little West Catholic before inbounds to Prescott, and he gets it to go.
There it is. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
20 seconds, down by 1 now are the Colonials. This is the first lead of the second half for MCS. And it comes with 20 seconds to play. Timeout, William Penn. Clock stopped at 13, 66-65.
I'll draw it up. I'll draw something up. We'll see. How about that, man? Nice play out of the timeout by MCS. Good finish by the big fellow there. And let's see what William Penn can do here. They've lost that cushion. This is going to come down to execution. They've won on grit, determination, getting out and running. They've hit big shots. This is going to come down to a draw-up. It doesn't look like there's much of a draw-up going on. It looks more like, here's what we're going to do. Verbal communication coming.
Pat, I'm going to throw you in the fire here. Who do you go to? Who's your go-to guy here for William Penn? Everybody's been pitching in. Who do you get the final shot to?
Whoever it is, just got to get going to the basket. I'm getting the ball in Valmont's hand. Okay, you're gonna spot a couple guys up in the corners that have been knocking it down, and then I got my man Moore down in the dunker spot, right? And it's create and kick. Create and kick. Let's see. Or Valmont goes right to the rim. Now you got to be careful going right to the rim because you're going to have the 7-footer down there.
Exactly right. And again, they can sometimes misjudge how easy it is to get that shot off with the big fella down there. So here we go. Ball inbounded. It's Valmont here with 10 seconds. Down by 1. Looking for somewhere to go. Gets in the paint. Tries to float it off the glass. No good. Bethea the rebound. Up ahead to Johnson, and he's going to try to get it. He's blocked from behind, but they'll call a foul, but that should all but do it. Here with 1 second remaining on the clock, and MCS, after not leading at all in the second half, storms back and takes the lead with 20 seconds to play, and it looks as though they're going to be able to hold on for the victory.
What an effort. I mean, hey, Penn put it to them. Penn put it to them. Now, 2 games, they're 2 tough losses for William Penn. But, yeah, I mean, they put it to them, and you got to give credit to MCS. They kind of collected themselves after being down by 10. And, you know, they started to play smarter basketball down the stretch. William Penn missed a couple free throws, which were key.
Johnson knocks down that one. 67-65, one more on the way, and then a simple inbound will do it. Here from the Grail Sports Complex in the Grail Sports Summer Shootout matchup number 5. That'll do it. Moore able to launch it up at the buzzer. Interestingly enough, there's that miss. That would have counted, but it is short, and that'll do it. MCS storms back, takes the lead with 15. They hold on 67-65. And that'll do it for matchup number 5. We've got 2 more on the way, but a great one that was, and William Penn's second of the afternoon. We'll take a break. When we come back, another great matchup. It's Caravel and West Catholic coming up after the break.